I see so many people commenting and coming up with theories on Edmund from Love is Blind, and I think there is one blatant thing we're missing that we need to talk about. Get in here. So I see the majority of people split between two worlds of opinion. One being that he's on the spectrum, and the other being that he's emotionally fragile from being in and out of the foster system and being given away by his parents. There's a third thing we're not picking up on that would absolutely explain why he acts the way he does. And I'm going to walk you through it. He said he's been in foster care his whole life, meaning almost from after the time that you were born. He also said that when his parents did get him back through any portion of his life, they ended up losing him again because of something they did, is how he described it, right? But here's the key that gave it away for me. When his mom came to visit, she said to KB, "Will you hold me down and keep my secrets? Because all my daughter-in-laws always rat me out." Now, let's walk through this. What are some things that would get your child snatched from you after you have it? Severe mental illness, unsafe environment, or drug usage. Okay? Mom Dukes was sitting here talking to us on Netflix. She doesn't seem to be severely mentally ill such that you couldn't take care of a child, right? She also doesn't seem to be violent from what we can see. So we can assume that it probably wasn't an unsafe home. That lady was probably doing the stuff. Especially when you say, "Don't rat me out." What would you have to be ratted out about as a grown woman? And why would all of your daughter-in-laws rat you out to their husbands? What would they have to snitch on you for that would be so important that none of them would keep your confidence? If my mother-in-law were on drugs, I would absolutely tell my husband, and I'd rat on her every time. So when I think about us seeing him break down crying, him going from chilling to like very heightened emotions, doing some weird social behaviors, longing for affection, and all of these things, that could be the result of a person who was born with things in their system. You can still be highly intelligent, highly functioning. He has a master's, he played football, and that is absolutely possible. If you actually like research it, there are people who can have prenatal or like fetal alcohol or drugs syndrome and still flourish in life, but it will show up in their neurology, in their emotional regulation, in their nervous system, in how they socially adjust, etc. So we're throwing a lot on this guy, not actually taking into account what he told us about his life. And here's why I think that may be the case also. He seems to love his mom so much that he doesn't want to put her on blast. So that's why he's speaking vaguely about it, because that would be quite a thing to put on blast. So again, this is all allegedly, this is just my theory, but I think we shouldn't be so quick to put a label on